Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program designed to help you integrate and heal the pattern and beliefs of low self-confidence. This is an emotional EMDR mini course whose goal is to guide you through a process of understanding, reframing, and building resilience to this pattern and beliefs. It is recommended that you use this program in full screen mode, while sitting still and upright. Follow the movements of the ball or pattern on the screen with your eyes. As the words from the audio are spoken, notice the feelings they evoke in your body and any mental images that may arise. If your mind starts to wander, gently redirect your focus back to the moving ball or pattern. Optionally, or if you are not able to use video, you can also tap on one or more EFT points. How it works. In step 1, we evoke the distressful emotional state of the belief or pattern. Note: this can be emotionally triggering. Take full responsibility for your well-being. In step 2, we offer ourselves loving, compassionate self-acceptance for this state and beliefs. We then reframe the belief, pattern or state with new positive suggestions to the mind. We then bridge the mind into the new, more positive reality. We finally express gratitude for the new positive reality, taking it as fact. Ready. Section 1. Unpacking emotional experiences. We begin with a setup of the issue. Even though I struggle with this pattern, I choose to still deeply love, honor and accept myself, and I am open to a more empowering state of being. Take a deep breath. I often feel like I'm not good enough, no matter how hard I try. In social situations, I frequently worry that others are judging me. I hesitate to express my opinions, fearing they're not valuable. I avoid new challenges because I doubt my ability to succeed. I feel like an imposter, undeserving of my achievements. I remember being criticized as a child and it still affects my confidence. Looking into the future, I'm scared I won't achieve my goals due to my lack of confidence. I constantly compare myself to others and feel inferior. I often stay in the background because I fear making mistakes. I find it hard to accept compliments, thinking I don't deserve them. I feel anxious about taking on leadership roles, doubting my capabilities. I tend to focus on my failures rather than my successes. I struggle with self-doubt, feeling like I'll never be as good as I want to be. I'm afraid of being rejected, so I rarely put myself out there. I feel like I have to be perfect, and it's exhausting. Section 2. Feel into this balanced, compassionate perspective from your inner coach. Maintain your attention on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. I warmly welcome my feelings of not being good enough, acknowledging their presence as a part of my journey. I gently accept my worries about being judged, understanding they come from a place of wanting to belong. I lovingly embrace my hesitation to share my opinions, recognizing it as a sign of my thoughtfulness. I kindly acknowledge my fear of new challenges, seeing it as a natural response to stepping out of my comfort zone. I compassionately hold space for my imposter feelings, understanding they stem from my high aspirations. I tenderly acknowledge the criticism I faced as a child, seeing it as a chapter in my story, not my entire narrative. I lovingly accept my fears about the future, understanding they are part of my drive to succeed. I compassionately recognize my habit of self-comparison, understanding it's a common human experience. I warmly welcome my tendency to stay in the background, seeing it as a protective mechanism. I gently hold my difficulty in accepting compliments, understanding it's part of learning to value myself. I kindly acknowledge my anxiety about leadership roles, seeing it as a reflection of my conscientious nature. I compassionately embrace my focus on failures, recognizing it's a part of learning and growing. I tenderly accept my struggle with self-doubt, seeing it as a sign of my ongoing personal development. I lovingly acknowledge my fear of rejection, understanding it as a natural part of human connection. I gently hold my feelings of needing to be perfect, recognizing them as a desire to do well. Section 3. Visualizing positive change. Take a deep breath. I am choosing now to see my feelings of inadequacy as opportunities to recognize my unique strengths. I am open to the idea of embracing judgment as a path to understanding different perspectives. I can start to view my hesitancy in sharing opinions as a chance to develop my voice with confidence. I am willing to explore the excitement that comes with new challenges, seeing them as opportunities for growth. I am ready to let go of imposter feelings, acknowledging my achievements as reflections of my capabilities. I am embracing the opportunity to learn from past criticisms, using them to build a stronger sense of self. I am choosing to focus on the potential for success in the future, nurturing my ambitions with positive thoughts. I am open-minded about comparing myself to others, choosing to see it as a way to appreciate my unique journey. I am shifting towards being more visible, recognizing that making mistakes is a natural part of learning. I am allowing myself to accept compliments, seeing them as affirmations of my worth. I am ready to embrace leadership roles, believing in my capability to lead and inspire. I am choosing to focus on my successes, using them as a foundation for future achievements. I am opening myself up to the possibility of overcoming self-doubt, seeing it as a pathway to self-confidence. I am willing to consider the strength that comes from facing the fear of rejection, using it to build resilience. I am exploring the idea of releasing the need for perfection, embracing progress and self-compassion. Section 4. Bridging the two worlds from emotion to aspiration. Remember to maintain your focus on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. Even though I often feel like I'm not good enough, I warmly welcome these feelings, acknowledging their presence as part of my journey, and I am choosing now to see them as opportunities to recognize my unique strengths. Although I frequently worry that others are judging me, I gently accept these worries, understanding they come from a place of wanting to belong, and I am open to the idea of embracing judgment as a path to understanding different perspectives. Even as I hesitate to express my opinions, fearing they're not valuable, I lovingly embrace this hesitation, recognizing it as a sign of thoughtfulness, and I can start to view it as a chance to develop my voice with confidence. While I avoid new challenges because I doubt my ability to succeed, I kindly acknowledge this fear, seeing it as a natural response to stepping out of my comfort zone, and I am willing to explore the excitement that comes with new challenges. Though I feel like an imposter, undeserving of my achievements, I compassionately hold space for these feelings, understanding they stem from high aspirations, and I am ready to let go of these feelings, acknowledging my achievements. Remembering the criticism I faced as a child that still affects my confidence, I tenderly acknowledge it as a chapter in my story, and I am embracing the opportunity to learn from it, using it to build a stronger sense of self. Facing my fear of not achieving future goals, I lovingly accept these fears, understanding they are part of my drive to succeed, and I am choosing to focus on the potential for success, nurturing my ambitions positively. Despite constantly comparing myself to others and feeling inferior, I compassionately recognize this habit, understanding it's a common experience, and I am open-minded about it, choosing to appreciate my unique journey. Although I often stay in the background fearing mistakes, I warmly welcome this tendency, seeing it as a protective mechanism, and I am shifting towards being more visible, recognizing that mistakes are a natural part of learning. While I find it hard to accept compliments, thinking I don't deserve them, I gently hold this difficulty, understanding it's part of learning to value myself, and I am allowing myself to accept compliments, seeing them as affirmations of my worth. Fearing leadership roles due to doubt in my capabilities, I kindly acknowledge this anxiety, seeing it as a reflection of my conscientious nature, and I am ready to embrace leadership roles, believing in my ability to lead. Though I tend to focus on my failures rather than my successes, I compassionately embrace this focus, recognizing it's a part of growth, and I am choosing to focus on my successes, using them as a foundation for future achievements. Struggling with self-doubt and feeling I'll never be good enough, I tenderly accept this struggle, seeing it as a sign of ongoing personal development, and I am opening myself up to the possibility of overcoming self-doubt. Afraid of being rejected and rarely putting myself out there. I lovingly acknowledge this fear, understanding it's a natural part of connection, and I am willing to consider the strength that comes from facing this fear, building resilience. Feeling the need to be perfect and finding it exhausting, I gently hold these feelings, recognizing them as a desire to do well, and I am exploring the idea of releasing the need for perfection, embracing progress and self-compassion. If you were tapping, you can stop as we go into gratitude. Section 5. Preemptive gratitude for transformation. I am grateful for the strength and resilience I have developed on my journey to self-confidence. I give thanks for the courage to express my opinions, knowing they add value to every conversation. I am thankful for my ability to face challenges with confidence, seeing each as an opportunity for growth. I appreciate my unique qualities and talents, understanding they make me who I am. I am grateful for my journey, which teaches me to embrace my imperfections and learn from them. I give thanks for the wisdom to see past criticisms as opportunities for personal growth and self-acceptance. I am thankful for the clarity and focus I have towards achieving my future goals with confidence. I appreciate my journey of self-discovery, which has led me to embrace my unique path and value my own progress. I am grateful for the courage to step into the spotlight, allowing myself to be seen and heard. I give thanks for the ability to receive and accept compliments, recognizing them as affirmations of my worth. I am thankful for the inner strength that allows me to embrace leadership roles with confidence and grace. I appreciate my capacity to celebrate my successes, recognizing them as stepping stones to greater achievements. I am grateful for my growing confidence and the diminishing power of self-doubt in my life. I give thanks for the courage to face the fear of rejection, understanding that each experience strengthens my resilience. I am thankful for learning to balance striving for excellence with the grace of self-compassion and acceptance. Section 6. Closing and next steps. Take a deep, rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started, and consider journaling your notes about this session and any areas you'd like to explore. Be attentive to the potential reduction in the emotional weight of certain memories and actual circumstance shifts in your daily life. Note that it may take one, several, or many uses of this program to completely clear or reframe this pattern and beliefs. This program and affirmations serve to fortify your inner journey toward a more empowered state. Feel free to revisit them whenever you need to. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.